Hi guys, welcome back. So today we are going hardcore and we are working the whole core in this quick workout. So throw out your mat, that is the only piece of equipment you will need, and come and join me. Let's start with a little lesson. In case you're curious about what exactly the core is, or you have some mistaken notions about it, let's start there. So often people think that the core is just the abs. False. No, it is so much more than your abs. Those are just a part of it. So basically, the core consists of anything that's not just like a wiggling, flailing limb. So, quick pop quiz. Are your arms part of your core? No. Are your legs part of your core? No. Is your butt part of your core? Back, abs, shoulders, yes. So now you're all with me here. So basically anything that is part of this central torso, that is your core. So really important that it is super strong. One, because it makes you more efficient. Two, because it's good for the health of your back. Three, I don't know, come up with your own reason. It's a really good thing to be strong though. All right. So, as you can see, I've worn my, I call these my Nightmare Before Christmas leggings because it reminds me of the weird like ragdoll thing. What's her name? Sally. They remind me of Sally in the Nightmare Before Christmas, so I'm really like in keeping with the season today. So from here, we're going to come to hands and knees. Anyway, tuck the navel in. So you don't want to be here. Make sure that you are really tucking in. And you're going to make a fist with your left hand. So left hand is a fist. Right heel is going to come in toward the butt. And we're going to do a little row on the left there, weightless row, as we lift the right leg. So it's going to be an exhale up, inhale, touch. As you're doing that, imagine that your navel is like propped up on a little bench there. So it's not sinking down at all. It's really staying nice and lifted. Exhaling as you lift up. So in this move alone, we are getting that supporting shoulder. We're getting a fair bit of the back, also the abs and the glutes. Core, the core. And balance is really good for the core. It's a favorite. Go for 4, 3, 2, stay lift down 1. You're gonna open up that palm, pull it in toward the shoulder. Exhale, extend arm, extend leg. So elbow and knee will stay on one plane. We reach long, we hinge in. Exhale long, inhale, hinge. Keeping both hips lifted equally. Staying nice and supported here. And go for 4, 3, 2, keep it long on one, and everything's just going to pulse. So make sure you are peeling that left shoulder back. Again, pull the navel in tighter, press away from the mat even a little bit more, and keep it nice and controlled here. Nice long lines as you do just little tiny lift, 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 lift. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down for just a second here. We are going to stay on that same side. So right leg is going to extend long. Left hand now comes out in front. Inhale, on your exhale, you're going to lift. You're going to curl in, knee to nose. And I really want you to round the back here. So you can really exaggerate it. Pull, tuck everything in, reach it long, touch back down. So it's going to be a lift, a tuck, extend, bring it down. So we're really getting the full expression of the spine here. And the lower abs really have to work hard on that tuck in. So that's why I say don't be afraid to round the back there. Normally we don't go for a rounded back. On this one, yes we do. Do 2 more here. And last one. And I want you to just hold here nice and long, and one more set of pulses. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put a bend in that knee. See if you can reach around, find the inside of the foot, pull up and in. Nice little chest, shoulder, hip opener here. And go ahead, release. Give it a little shake out. Make sure that you're shaking out or stretching out that wrist. So you can come onto the backs of the hands if that feels good for you, but just give it a little release. So same thing on the opposite side here. You're going to make a fist with that right hand. Hug the left heel in nice and tight. Keep a little bit of softness in that left elbow. Inhale, exhale, up and touch. Exhale, lift, inhale, touch. So really engaging all of the core to pull away from the mat. So you shouldn't ever feel like all of your weight is sinking into your shoulders, because you're lifting from the navel as well. Good way of working the abs with this exercise without annoying the back of the neck as well. So sometimes when we're lying down doing things like crunches, it can put a lot of strain on the back of the neck if that is a weak or delicate spot on you. So this is a nice one because it just keeps that in line. And go for 3, 2, let's keep it up on 1, open up the palm, inhale, exhale, push back. Inhale in, exhale, extend. Inhale in. So think nice and long, but also controlled. Just hang out and meditate here for a second. That's the nice thing about balance things. I feel like, I don't know, because they take so much of your concentration that your mind just kind of goes blank. And last one here, and pulse. So nice controlled pulses, squeezing the glutes. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can touch it down for just a hot second there. Same side, we do right arm, left leg, inhale on your exhale, lift, curl, reach, release, lift, tuck, reach, release. And remember, we are exaggerating that tuck. So bring your knee into your nose. Ooh, maybe we can touch the knee to the nose. Let's find out. I'm surprised I can't with my big beak of a schnoz. I'm close. Oh man. I really want to get there. Okay, well, I've got a goal. And go for 3. And 2. Last one. Ugh. Hold it long. Pulse it right there, nice and controlled again. Pulling navel away from the floor for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach around. See if you can find the top of that, or the inside of the foot rather, and pull up. And go ahead and release. Give it a quick wiggle out here. So we're gonna come all the way down onto the navel. If you're on a thin mat, like I am, I do recommend putting a little fold in it and just putting your hips onto that fold, because the hip bones grinding into the floor, no. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. So bring the hip bones onto that little fold. Arms are gonna be reaching in front of you here. Neck is in line with the spine as always. So you don't wanna be like lifting like this. You wanna keep it nice and long here. So shoulders soft. We're just gonna take a little alternate here. So it's gonna be right arm, left leg. We lift, reach, bring it down. Now left arm, right leg, and then we go for a double. So lift everything, bring it down. Right arm, left leg, touch down. Left arm, right leg, touch down, everything, touch down. As you're doing this, you are keeping the knees straight. So it's a lift from the hips, not the knees. We're engaging the glutes. We're using a fair bit of lower back as well. The core. Have you met my friend, the core? So just keep it going here. Like always, lots of control. Don't worry about how high you're lifting. Worry more about the length of it for now. And one more. And we're gonna lift everything, hold it, pull elbows back. So you're just gonna squeeze and reach. Legs stay long and lifted. Squeeze and reach. So you're squeezing the whole midline of the back together. Imagine you have an egg between the shoulder blades. You are just cracking that egg. Exhale as you crack it. Give me 5. Here's last 2. 1. Good, now you can bring the hands down if you want. They're just underneath the shoulders, and you're just gonna take heels together and out. So quick little heel tap, release. I want you to think of squeezing the inner thighs together. So again, knees will stay straight here. Squeeze from the inner thighs, but make sure heels touch. Lots and lots of glute here. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release everything down. So we're just going to do a combo, surprise. Love a good combo. So we're just gonna put those two together. So arms will be in a goalpost position here as we're down. Inhale, whoo, exhale. Inhale again on your next exhale. Now we lift, we're gonna squeeze heels and elbows, bring it apart, lower back down. So it's a lift, squeeze, release, lower, lift, squeeze, release, lower. Again, make sure you're not touching the back of your head to your back. You're keeping that space in the neck. Just looking straight down at the floor. Maybe realizing you haven't cleaned in a while. I'm not realizing that. I'm in a clean studio. Looks pretty good. Well done. Go for 4. And 3, 2, and last 1. Bring it down. Okay, so final thing here in this prone position, reach arms forward again. So I'll start you off with a modified version of a swimmer. So modified version, you will start with everything resting on the floor. You'll just do kind of what we did at the first move in this series, where you'll lift opposite arm and leg, lower it down. Opposite arm and leg, lower it down. So feel free to continue with that movement. That is a good one. So we're really strengthening the back, but in a mild way. And if you are feeling ready to level up, everything's gonna lift and you're just gonna flutter it. So keeping legs straight, moving from the hips again, nice little flutters, and keep swimming and swimming and swimming, or in that modified version. Breathing as you go. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Whew, put a bend in the knees here. Reach around. Grab on to the feet here. So see if you can find those, guys. And then from here, inhale. I want you to see if you can lift up. So you're just going to kick the feet back into the hands. You can flex those feet. Open up the chest. Nice little opening stretch there. And release it all the way back down. So for our final trick, we're going to go for planks, 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 planks. Everybody, join in. Okay, so we're gonna come to the forearms here. I will show you both a modified as well as a non-modified version. So modified version, you're gonna be on the knees here, but that doesn't mean on the knees here. That means on the knees, still in a plank. So from that modified version, you're just going to press back, tuck under the toes, you'll push back one knee at a time. So just lifting one knee away, keeping navel pulled in tight away from the floor. If you are not modifying, you're gonna start from the toes, tap one knee at a time. So just like riding a bike. So keeping back flat, pulling shoulders back away from the ears. Little touch, pull back, touch, pull back. So lower back is never going to drop down here. If you feel like it's all the lower back that you're feeling and none of the abs, take that modification. and go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Make it a double. So if you're on the toes, you'll do a touch, roll back. If you're on the knees, the only difference is the amount of time you'll spend in it. So you'll be on the knees, that'll be your standard position. Then you'll do a quick lift, touch, quick lift, touch. So it's a good way of working up to that more advanced version of the plank. So really rolling back, pressing through the heels. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dolphin push-up. So you'll just press the butt back here, flat back, hello, and then come back to plank. Same can be done on the knees. So you'll just push back here. Good option to go from the knees if you have had a shoulder injury, because it is a lot on the shoulders. So I do really recommend taking those modifications if you need to take them. Better to modify and do it with good form than to push yourself farther than your body is ready to go. So exhaling back, inhaling forward to plank. Four more here. Nice little shoulder stretch as well. Last 2. And 1. I want you to draw just a little circle with the torso. So go one direction and then the other direction. Again, could do it from the knees, one direction, other direction. It's just gonna be a little bit smaller, but still energy is focused on pulling that navel in. Little circle back. And go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your plank, hover it here, so just forward and back, forward and back. Final little push here. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. All the way down. Take the elbows underneath shoulders here. Press down to the tops of the feet. Palms are down, forearms parallel. We'll take a nice little sphinx. So energetically, you are pulling the elbows back by the sides, pushing chest forward, shoulders down. So nice little mild abdominal stretch. If feels okay for the back, you can push those elbows away. So just extend out there. I think that feels lovely. And if you want to take it one step farther, you can take the hands underneath the shoulders here and press up to a full cobra. So if you're going for that full cobra, remember we always want to support stretches with strength. So squeeze the butt really tight to support that stretch there. You can take a little wiggle side to side. And then press it back here to a nice child's pose. Giving shoulders a nice little stretch. Walk the hands back in toward the knees. So use that to press the chest up. Take the fingertips behind you, lifting the chest. So just arcing up there. And then you're going to circle the arms in front of you. Pull navel back and in, really tucking, dropping chin to chest. Do that one more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, drop down. Sit up nice and tall. We'll take a quick little twist here. So you can take the left hand to the outside right thigh, right hand behind you, look back over that right shoulder. Come back through center, switch sides. Back through center. Last little wiggle out there. That is it. That is our hardcore routine. You guys made it through. So if that was really, really tricky for you, come back to it, repeat it, give it another whirl. It will get easier. So the more that you work on the core, the easier it'll get, the more efficient it will become. So hang in there, check out some of my other videos while you're at it. And if you liked this video, of course, give it a like, let me know with a comment down below, and be sure to subscribe to see new videos every Monday. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.